everyone. My name is Imamuro, and I am a student here in Sabuken Graduate School at Zaland University studying computer science. And with me is Paisy. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Faiza. I'm a PhD student in Oba Academy University in Finland.
Our purpose today is to motivate you to study computer science. Okay, we are studying computer science, and we really think it's super cool. So, but before we do that, Casey, I think it would be fair on the ladies if you should tell them why you were motivated to study computer science in the first place and why they should also be motivated to study computer science.
Yes, sure. Okay, for me, the reason is that from the beginning, I really enjoyed to solve problems, do puzzles, and do some challenges. So when I took for the first time the computer in programming in high school, I found that with writing a few lines of code and running it, I can solve rather complicated mathematical programs. And then I found that, okay, maybe it's a very cool device to just with some commands you can do many things, and also it can be applied in everywhere. I mean, I personally like to be an artist, but when I thought that I can apply and combine art with computer, it can be much more cooler than a normal artist. And it's not just about art, it can be applied in everything, in medicine, in astronomy, in construction, everything, you just name it. And also another reason was that computer developers, software developers have more chance and more opportunities to find a dream job that they want anywhere in the world. They don't need to every time learn new language. If you learn a language, it's like a general global language that all computer software developers know. So if you know some language, computer language and programming language, you can go anywhere in the world and just start working. And there are more chances to find jobs for developers than other people. And the salaries are also higher. So these are were my motivations to study computer programming and computer engineering, and I'm so happy that I picked this one. What about you?
Oh, for me, it's a very interesting story. When I was in high school, I did some computer science, but I didn't really get to touch the computer that much. But when I was speaking with my friends, they all wanted to study computer science. And with the peer pressure thing, I said, wow, computer science is really cool. I can save lives. I can be a doctor. It's prestigious. I'd like to study. I'd like to study medicine in school. Not, but when I had applied to the university, the return they gave me by faith, I had computer science, and I had no idea. I had no idea what it was really all about. But I decided, oh well, I couldn't stay at home. I wanted to go to school, and I did. And the first year was okay, but then the second year, the professor started giving us computational problems. One of those problems was prime number, solving a prime number, telling prime numbers that were between a range. And it's so difficult, especially when the numbers get large. You don't know, I mean, how to really get prime. You have to solve, but when I told the computer what to do, and then it solved it, it had results in seconds. And you may not know it. It's really interesting. It's really fascinating. You now say, okay, it can solve this thing. What else can I give it to solve? And from there, I decided to know what computers can do, how I can improve in it. And then finished my bachelor's. I did a computer master's in computer science, and right now I'm studying a PhD. With all my experiences, I can tell you that one, because take a look around you. You see, computer science has really helped humanity a lot. Advances in medicine, in healthcare, advances in education. Education was not so available to a lot of people in developing countries. But with this online thing, you have good education available to people that cannot afford it. You also have telecommunication. I'm here in Germany, communicating with someone in Finland instantly. This wasn't the case some years ago. I mean, this is a right that I think everyone should want to be a part of. It help improving the world to be a better place. The next thing is creativity. In computer science, you can learn skills that will help you express your creativity. People like Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, he was able to express himself by the knowledge he had gained from computer science, and now everyone is on Facebook. What about Instagram? What about a lot of other things? I mean, Google search. I'm sure as women, we are more creative people. There are a lot of things you'd want to do. So what is that thing that you'd like to do if you're given the opportunity that you'd like to create? Computer science, with the knowledge of computer science, you can actually do that. And forget all those things they tell you. You don't have to be super smart. All my friends that knew me back then, I wasn't the best in class. All I wanted to was to, I had this passion. I wanted to improve. I wanted to know what's best. And I took baby steps. And from there, I was able to improve. So what do? You have to just know what computers are. You know how they operate, and you just know how to manipulate them. That's all you have to do. Facey, this is all I can say at the moment. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Thank you. It was very nice, and I think that because women have different way of thinking about solving problems, they could be much more. They can help in different way of having different new concepts in computer programming. And I believe that if we have more and more girls into computer science and having them to think about solving problems, the way of computers, for example, computer maybe in the future they can be more emotional, they can be our friends, they can have feelings, and maybe the new way of new paradigm comes, and you never know, because 20 years back we never knew that we can have a mobile and have everything in that, a diary, a calendar, everything that you want. And now we have everything in our hand. With one click we can do it. And you never know what happens in the future. And I think it's a very strong device. It's like a magic bag. And future is for those who use the magic and the power. So that's all I can say.
So what do you do now? Well, where do you start? You take a computer science degree. If you've already taken a degree, take a computer science course. It can help you in art, in biology, wherever it is you are doing. It can help, help to just improve you in ways you don't think it's possible. So that will be the end of our video. We hope we have been able to motivate you. If we have been able to motivate you, please like our videos. If you think there's something that we haven't said in our videos, please let us know. We'd like to create more videos. And if you think there's something you want us to talk about as females in computer science, also let us know so that we can create a video for that. So that's it. Bye from me. Bye. Say bye. Bye. Bye, guys.